You've heard this expression before. I have an attitude of gratitude. I've had another one, gratitude changes everything. And I was doing some research in RX Healthy Habits. I was trying to bring you things I think are going to really help your health. And I've been researching trends of 2024, and attitude, gratitude, or having a thankful heart, having a real positive, grateful outlook on things in your life that you're thankful for, has been rated to be the number 5 on the list of most important health trends that people are trying to dial in to help improve their health, their overall health and well-being. Isn't that amazing? Well, it shouldn't be, but we've always known how important it is to be grateful and be thankful. But really, it's starting to become something that actually can affect your health from a positive standpoint. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about 3 science-based things that go through and talk about why it's important for your health, and then 5 tips on how you can really incorporate this in your daily routine. Because if you don't do that, if you just think about it and say, yeah, I'm grateful, that's not going to work. You got to have some concrete methods to really make this part of who you are every day, and who you, start thinking about becoming every day. And that's somebody that's more grateful. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But number 1, the importance of being grateful and having gratitude is the fact that it elevates mental well-being. And there's documented studies on this. I'm going to link those in my blog at RxHealthyHabits.com. So make sure you go there and check out the blog. There's some links in there that show you some studies that explain how this is true. But it's a powerful antidote for stress and negativity, and it rewires our brains for happiness and resilience. The studies have shown that it reduces the symptoms of depression and anxiety when somebody has a grateful outlook, when somebody can specifically say what they're grateful for, especially. Now, number 2, from a science standpoint, it's you got to mental well-being. That's number 1. But number 2 is physical health is improved with people that practice daily gratitude focuses, daily gratitude practices. So it lowers blood pressure, improves immune function, and better sleep quality, all are attributed to somebody who is more focused than the other person on gratitude. Wild, right? Not really. Makes sense, right? But it's also something that you have to be mindful of, and you have to really dial it in. The next thing is to foster strong relationships. And of course, by expressing gratitude towards others and being thankful and talking about what you're thankful for instead of what you don't like and what's bugging you, people are going to be much more able to be strengthened by that and to be around you. And it builds stronger social networks if they know that you're not a negative Nelly. You're not always, talking about what's wrong, but talking about what's right. Toxic people are not really what people like to be around, of course. So here's 5 steps. I'm going to go through these 5 tips real quick. These are 5 action steps you can take. They're going to really help you develop this, because just think about it's not enough. You got to have some practical steps. Number 1, a morning gratitude ritual, where every morning you think of 3 things, and they can be 3 specific things. They don't have to be really big. They can be small. Sometimes just the sunshine on your face, or thankful for not a cloudy day, whatever. But 3 things that you're thankful for when you wake up, especially when you're the first moments in the morning, I guess what I'm trying to say. When you get up, that's when you want to practice this. 3 things. That's called the morning gratitude ritual. And then at the end of the day, there's something also called gratitude journaling, where you keep a journal by your bed, and before you go to sleep, you think about 3 things you're grateful for, maybe for that day, maybe for coming up the next day. But 3 things, and you journal those. You actually write them down. There's power in that. Power in writing stuff down, especially the journaling. This is becoming a very big thing in 2024, because a lot of people recognize the power of it. Gratitude walks. That's where you infuse gratitude into your daily exercise. I'm a big proponent of doing this on my bike, but a lot of people like gratitude walks. And I got to tell you, I see a lot of people with media, whether exercising, I don't know. I think sometimes you need that quiet time, to hear the still quiet voice in your head sometimes, or maybe just to reflect on the day and what's going to be up ahead and what you're thankful for and what's good right now before you begin your day, whether it be the beauty of the outdoors or whatever. So gratitude walks, gratitude incorporated into your exercise. Gratitude reminders. Some people like to have things throughout their house, throughout their place of work, some phrases, some expressions that give them power. Fantastic. Anything you can do to kind of keep, planting that thought in your head that I got some things going on right now, but I'm grateful for, this. And then the last thing is gratitude sharing. And this is where you share your grateful attitude, your attitude of gratitude, if you want to call it, but you share with other people what you're thankful for, but also sharing why you're thankful for them and their relationships and who they are and what they've done. I like to compliment my work and say, hey, great job today, team. You guys really outdid yourselves. You guys are phenomenal. It goes a long ways when you share your gratitude with them, and it really helps develop, I think the ultimate relationship that strengthens your relationship, this gratitude sharing. Now, I got to tell you right now, I'm very disappointed in some of the corporate world, how I see this. It's not being done, and it's almost like we're not celebrated anymore, we're tolerated. And I've noticed with some of the big companies, middle management does not say enough to their team. Hey, you're doing a great job. Hey, you're doing this, you're doing that. Hey, we're thankful for you. Appreciate you. There's none of that. At least where I've seen, it's dropped off. So I think in this day and age, more than ever, people need to hear about what you're grateful for, but also why you're grateful for them. So I hope those tips help. As always, come to our website, RxHealthyHabits.com. There's a blog in there with a lot of more detail on some of this. You can look up some of the references I mentioned, some of the science, and why this is such a big thing. So for 2024, I'm going to challenge you. It's April. Really dig in to say to yourself, how can I be more grateful and have more gratitude? Because I tell you what, the results are absolutely going to astound you.